Now let's practice. Let's place the commas where they're needed in the following sentences. There were 25 horses, 30 pigs, 11 donkeys, and 17 chickens at the farm today, and we got to feed all of them. So I'm noticing there's a list here: 25 horses, 30 pigs, 11 donkeys, and 17 chickens. But I'm also noticing that it's a compound sentence. This is really one sentence. These are all the animals. We got to feed all of them is another sentence. So really we have two sentences, but we have a list also. So there were 25 horses, 30 pigs, 11 donkeys, and 17 chickens. And we got to feed all of them. So those are the three commas that we would need here. Okay, looking down to my next sentence. Abby, is that the ball you need for the game? Well, I'm talking directly to Abby, so what do I want to do? I want to set it apart. I kind of want to get her attention. Abby, is that the ball you need for the game? As we walked through the yard together to get the mail, I noticed it had rained earlier. Well, I'm noticing when I'm looking at this that really this is about that I noticed that it had rained earlier. This, as we walked through the yard together to get the mail, that's an introductory phrase. That's leading off my sentence. Come down here to number 4. I washed the car with my kids, and the flowers in the garden were all wet from the spray. Here again, I washed the car with my kids. That's one idea. The flowers in the garden are all wet from the spray is another idea, but what am I doing? I'm putting them together here with the word and. So I'm going to need a comma for that. So I need the comma to separate and the flowers were all wet. When will you get there, Sarah, to buy the games we need for the trip? Okay, so it's really this sentence is about when will you get there to buy the games we need for the trip? We're then kind of throwing in, hey, it's you, Sarah, so we're going to separate Sarah with commas. It's kind of like getting her attention. She's right there in the middle of the sentence. Finally, the homework tonight in writing is to watch the video about commas. Exactly what you're doing. Well, really this sentence, when we think about it, is about the homework tonight is to watch video about commas. The in writing is the separation part, so we don't really need that in there. We could have just said the homework tonight is to watch the video about commas. Lastly, go ahead now and here's your chance to do this. You can copy these sentences down, or if you go back to my website, you can print off all of these sentences. There's 6 of them, and add in the commas where you need.